Hello and welcome to Post to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey and all teams. We're back for another fun video of ranking logos. This time it's the ECHL. I know it's been requested a lot, but before we get into it, we're going to do all the leagues, so please stop requesting leagues. You don't have to spam the channel. We're going to do all the leagues, just please be patient. Okay, ECHL, East Coast Hockey League. Let's do it. There's 27. I ranked them 27 to 1, least favorite to favorite. You're here to tell me your opinions on each one. This has been a very popular video series, so hopefully you have some fun with this one. Number 27, Kalamazoo Wings. What's your thoughts on this?
I like it.
Number 1, Kalamazoo. Awesome name.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
I like this. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's effective.
Yeah, the colors,
I really like
the
it.
colors are great.
I don't have a lot of... I actually, just off the top of my head, looking at this, initially, I don't have any complaints. I like the K with the wing brought into it. Wings. Mm-hmm. Again, there's kind of a wing design on the word wings itself as well. So they're kind of incorporating everything in there and just kind of hitting it all.
I like the play on the wing and the K.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't like the text right on the logo. I would want to see the whole K with the whole kind of...
Yeah, if you had, say, the K just with that wing
at
the tip, I think that would be perfect.
So what I've done, I forgot to mention, what I've done here is, since you don't like text a lot, I've gone and I found the secondary and other logos for the team that don't have text. This one doesn't have any, but some of the teams in here do, so I'll give you the opportunity and myself the opportunity to see other graphics from the team. All right, the Greenville Swamp Rabbits.
Swamp Rabbits.
I had to rank them 26 based on the name, the Swamp Rabbits.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I've never heard tell of rabbits living in a swamp. And second, okay, first off, I want to say that this is absolutely badass because he has carved a carrot into a hockey stick.
I know, but...
it might not be the healthiest carrot because where it should be green, it's gray.
Yep.
So I wouldn't eat it, Mr. Bunny Rabbit. However, I'm sorry, I love this thing. The name is badass.
No.
The logo is badass. Obviously, if it didn't say Swamp Rabbits and it was just that rabbit holding the carrot hockey stick, I would be all over this thing. I would buy a T-shirt of that.
No way.
If it was just the rabbit with that carved carrot hockey stick. Oh, I mean, come on, this is hilarious.
It is, but I think that's why I don't like it, because it's so far-fetched. It looks like a joke logo, like something you just make for fun, like the Swamp Rabbits. Like that's what?
It's a horrible name, in my opinion.
All right, moving on to 25. The Rapid City Rush. So the main logo is always going to be on the right, and the secondary logo is on the left. What's your thoughts?
I really like it, just because of the colors. These colors are very effective, and it just really looks like a professional sports team logo. Mm-hmm. That's my initial reaction when I see it. Okay, this represents professional sports franchise.
Yep, absolutely. And even like the last two and this one are ranked so low, but the ECHL has great logos. Like I have positive things to say pretty much about all these logos. So even though this is ranked 25th, I do kind of like it. Mm-hmm. It is a bit simple. I actually prefer the secondary logo on the left with the Rushmore background there and the puck and
it's very nice
stuff like that. But yeah, all right, number 24, the Norfolk Admirals.
Left side is...
That's their previous logo. The right one is their newly designed logo.
No, Norfolk.
I know, that looks like a step backwards, and that's why I ranked it so low.
That looks like a real step backwards. Actually, their new logo looks like something that could be earned in Boy Scouts for tying a proper knot.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting a badge that you could sew on. Wow, yeah, I'm not feeling that at all.
No, I like the colors, but that's it.
Yeah, the other logo with kind of the battleship in the background.
Shooting pucks out of the cage, like, come on.
Shooting hockey pucks. I mean, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
I mean, they have the L kind of shaped like a hockey stick as well. I really like that older logo. That new one, oof.
Yeah,
that is bad.
Definitely thumbs down.
So far, that's my most hated.
All right, the Wheeling Nailers. Kind of a weird name, but...
Wow, we're getting some interesting names here. Wheeling Nailers.
Yeah.
Nailers.
The main logo is kind of hideous, in my opinion. But if you look at the left, the secondary logo, I like that. Without the the black ring and the text. Just that secondary logo in the top left there. I like that a lot.
I don't know why, but I like the view of just the two nails.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not sure why, but that's instantly the one that I gravitate towards. I mean, I don't really like the black and white text. That just looks awful, black on white like that. I mean, it's not the worst logo by any means. I don't know why. It just reminds me of Friday the 13th and Jason. But yeah, just the two nails, kind of forming the X. I dig that. That I like.
All right, 22, Colorado Eagles.
I really like this.
Yeah, the Eagles
obviously
very simple.
Yeah, I prefer the version, of course, without the text on it. I mean, just that logo itself is really, really well done.
Yeah, the Eagle's simple, but he's also detailed at the same time. You got the collars, great collars. This is a great logo, I think.
I think this is my... Sorry, Swamp Rabbits.
Oh.
I think this is my new favorite.
How could you do it to the Swamp Rabbits?
Sorry, Swamp Rabbits.
All right, Quad City Mallards. They've got a lot of logos here.
Oh, dang. I like this.
It's, I find their main logo, it's a bit busy because the duck is he's got a lot going on. The mallard has a lot going on.
Mallard.
So I feel like it's that plus the circle and the name. It feels a little bit busy. I like how he's kind of coming through the O or the circle. That's kind of neat. I love their secondary logos, especially that bottom one with the duck and the helmet, the mallard and the helmet.
Mallard, yes. If we look at the one on the right with the mallard kind of flying through the ring that says Quad City Mallards, say if you took that ring out of there and you just had the mallard taking flight, I think that would be perfect.
Oh, yeah.
But again, that's just my opinion because the detail on this is incredible, and I also like the color play a lot as well.
Colors are great.
Yeah.
All right, number 20, Kansas City Mavericks.
Wow. This looks like...
I like it.
Not the opening for a Looney Tunes cartoon, but say we created a new cartoon and our lead guy is this creepy comedic horse named Maverick.
Yeah, but look how angry he is.
I'm not sure he looks angry or... I'm not sure what that look is, but man, I'm just not feeling it.
No?
And as well as the two horseshoes, they just look completely out of place. They're not really tied to anything. I'm just not feeling this.
Yeah, it does seem like it could come from a cartoon.
And I'm not a fan of the color either that's selected, of the blue, I should say, the main color. Not a fan of that. The colors on the horse itself do work well. I do like that. Just not a fan of that blue in there. It just doesn't really tie with the rest, in my opinion.
Blue and orange for the win.
Blue and orange. Ooh.
Number 19, the Tulsa Oilers.
This is awful.
Really?
This is awful.
I like it.
Wow.
I like the colors.
So I guess this is an oil guy with a hard hat. I don't really like the art design on the person.
Too sharp?
Yeah, it's just way too sharp for me. The text is awful.
Yeah,
awful.
I don't like the text.
Like that font is horrible.
I like the guy. He's just, I don't know, just simple. It's just, boom.
I look at this and I cringe.
Uh-oh. We better move on.
Not a fan. Oh.
Number 18, the Wichita Thunder. I thought this was a very unique logo.
Oh, I don't know why, but man, I'm feeling this one.
Yeah, is this your new favorite?
This is my new favorite.
Whoa.
I really like this.
I love
lot.
The text that they use for the Thunder.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And it's got a shade with a lightning bolt kind of on the bottom there. Yeah.
See, normally I'm not a fan of text, but man, I'm really feeling this one.
Yeah.
It's well done. The colors are perfect. Everything just ties in with itself. I'm a huge fan. I would definitely wear a hat or a shirt of that.
Boom.
Yeah, I would.
If you live in Wichita and you want to send us a t-shirt...
Move over, Swamp Rabbits.
Yeah. The Cincinnati Cyclones. I thought this was a very clever logo. It reminds me of the Carolina Hurricanes logo. It reminds me of the Calgary Flames logo a little bit.
It does.
Obviously, you got the C for Cincinnati. You got the swirling cyclone or hurricane, whatever, in the center there. I just thought it was clever. I don't like the white. I wish the white was a different color.
I think it would work. See, you have the white outside of that cyclone. Say if that was red.
Yeah.
I think that would really
If
make
that
it
white
pop.
was just something else, I'd like it much, much more.
That would be my only critique on this, where it is white outside the cyclone, but still inside the seat.
Yeah.
If that were red, I think this would really pop.
Oh yeah, I agree.
But no, I like that one.
All right, number 16, the Manchester Monarchs.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
No, I had to rank it high.
What the hell is it? Is it a lion? Is
It's
it
a lion.
A yeti?
He's so goofy.
Goofy? Oh my god.
His chin is sideways, kind of. He's got
Lockjaw.
he's got some jaw issues.
Yeah, I don't like this at all.
I'm usually not a fan of black and white, but
I guess I see what they were going for, but it was very poorly executed.
the eyes aren't that great.
Very poorly
His
executed.
ears are different shapes.
Yeah, but my initial reaction was I didn't even know what the hell this was. Like, was it a lion? Was it a yeti? Was it an angry, hairy, insanely hairy bear? I don't know what this is.
There's a guy who lives in his parents' basement.
Yeah, some guy who just took fantasy hockey too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this at all.
Usually not a fan of black.
I can't
and
say one
white.
good thing about this one.
Really?
Sorry, Monarchs.
I like the shade of gray or silver they used. All right, the Jacksonville Icemen. Very interesting logo.
I like it.
It's.
I really do. The only thing is, I look at this and I instantly think of Eskimos.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's exactly what they were going for.
He's got a onesie on. I don't know if he gains or loses points for wearing a onesie, but
Yeah, not sure. But I like the color play a lot.
Yeah.
I think it all works well. It blends together. There's no like one color that just sticks out of just being out of place, you know?
Yeah.
Everything really ties together. I think it's well done. Is it my favorite? No, but I'd put it in my top 3 so far, I think.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right, I think you're gonna absolutely hate this logo. It's the Indy Fuel. Now, Indy Racing, Indy 500,
Right.
the big racing location. So there's a bit of a play on that, obviously.
Right.
And I assume that's where they got the team name from, maybe. But I love the colors. It's simple. You can see the puck. I like it.
You love the colors?
I do. I love the colors. Yeah. That little, I usually not gold or yellow and black, but
Yeah.
that little bit of that
Yeah.
not burgundy. It's like a pinkish red almost, or I don't know. I can't describe it.
Maroon?
Maroon, maybe. Not as dark as maroon, but yeah.
There's just too much black in this logo for me.
Yeah.
It just kind of kills it. But then again, they're going with a hockey puck, so you're not going to make it green or blue. You got to have it black. I'm just not feeling this one at all.
I didn't think you would. That's okay.
Yeah.
Number 13, the Reading Royals, or the Reading Royals. I don't know how to say it.
Now the
English is
R
stupid.
with the crown on it, that I love.
What?
This lion.
You don't like the lion?
No, I don't like the lion.
That lion's amazing.
I don't like the lion.
What?
Just because it's purple.
Purple? Oh, come on.
I don't like the
I
lion.
like purple.
If the line were a different color, now obviously they're not going to go with a different color because this was their, team color that they chose and so on. But the R with the crown on it just looks very
No.
classy compared
No.
to this lion.
That lion looks amazing. He's so symmetrical. You can see
It's
the
very
shade.
detailed.
I love it.
I just wish it wasn't purple.
Weak. All right, Brampton Beast. What's your thoughts here?
Yeah, I'm feeling this one. I really like it. We got our creature, our beast,
Yep.
showing a lot of ferociousness, a lot of attitude, so I like that. If it was just that character, I'd like it even more than having the actual Brampton Beast on there.
I like how the claw comes around that T. a little
Yeah, it
bit.
ties it in.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Gives it some depth.
No, I don't really have a lot of bad things to say about this one. I do like the name, Brampton Beast. I like that name.
Yep, I like this logo.
Yep.
Number 11, the Atlantic Gladiators. So we're getting into the realm of the Vegas Knights here a little bit.
Yeah,
the
or
hints of
maybe
that because of the
Ottawa
colors as
Senators,
well,
too.
and the Ottawa Senators, yeah. But I like the detail here. I like the colors. That it's kind of like a baby poop green, kind of yellowish.
Baby poop.
If that was a little lighter beige or something like that, that would look a little better, I think. But
I have kids, so I can relate.
I don't. But I've heard stories.
Well, if I had to pick one out of all these different variations, it would be the G with the sword through it.
Yeah.
That would be my favorite.
I like that.
I think it's more simple, it's more elegant, and it's not as busy, in my opinion.
I like the top left one of just the guy.
Yeah, that one too. That would probably be my number 2.
Silence number 2.
Actually.
All right, moving on to number 10, the Allen Americans. I don't know. There's just something about this logo I like. It's probably the colors. The navy blue, a red, a silver. Again, with the shield. There's so many shields and logos.
Yeah, there is.
The A was clever. The puck at the bottom I like.
There's 3 things I think of when I see this. The Avengers, the A-Team, and the Dallas Stars.
Oh, the Dallas Stars. Right. No Columbus Blue Jackets?
Yeah, let's throw them in there. Okay, so 4.
That left
Yeah,
one.
if you look at the left one, especially the A design, it just looks like the Dallas Stars.
Yeah, I can see that,
lot,
yeah.
especially with the way that it's kind of colorized in there to make it more of a 3D effect. If I had to pick one, I would take the top left over the right side, just because I find the right side is just way too busy. There's too much going on. Plus, I find the shield just isn't really proportional. It just kind of looks a little too stretched height-wise. So I would definitely take the left side if I had to pick one.
All right, number 9, the Idaho Steelheads.
Idaho Steelheads.
Now, we've had a similar Steelhead logo. I can't remember what league it was in, the OHL maybe or something like that.
Right.
Now, what's your thoughts on this one?
Well, first off, I don't think you'd want to be a team known to have a fish, on your jersey.
I know it's like iconic for maybe that area and stuff, and
oh, definitely.
it's just, I don't know, it's just not scary. It's like a swamp rabbit. Like, who's gonna be scared of a swamp rabbit?
He's a rabbit that lives in the swamp. This is hilarious that swamp rabbits just keep coming back up. I love this name. That's insane.
We're gonna have to get a swamp rabbit t-shirt.
I gotta change my Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Swamp rabbit, bro. If I had to pick one, it would be the left side, the Idaho Steelheads. It reminds me a little bit of the Minnesota Wild, just because there's kind of so much going on within the logo. Kind of like that depth option of design. It just kind of makes you go in to the logo to look at what's going on. You have the mountain, you have the trees, you got the river down below.
And it's got good perspective.
Yeah, perspective. There's the word I was looking for. Dang. I really like that. Now on the right side with the Idaho Steelheads and the fish, the fish looks, I don't know, like he has a little bit of attitude and so on. But come on, it's a steelhead. Are you going to be afraid of a steelhead? Not really. You're going to very much fail at striking fear into your opponents.
I don't even know
what skate toward them with a fish.
What is a steelhead? Is it a rainbow trout? I don't know my fish.
Well, I'm no expert myself.
I think it's a trout.
Is it a trout?
I thought it was a rainbow trout, but
maybe.
Anyways.
To Google,
yeah. I much prefer the one on the left. I think that logo is amazing. I hate the one on the right, but I had to rank this 9th because of the one on the left. If that was their main logo,
I really like
that would be one of my favorites. Number 9, the Florida Everglades. So
Everglades.
Very clever here. Not Everglades, Everblades. So I get it. I like the colors. I know you're not going to like the colors. You hate green and blue together.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of green and blue.
I like that. And I'm a big fan of Florida. I've been to Florida like 8 times, luckily, and I absolutely love the state. So there's some biasm here, but yeah, I like this.
The middle one is awful, and the one on the left side is equally as awful.
Yeah, they're bad.
If I had to pick one, it would be on the right side, but that is awful as well.
No, that's amazing. Come on.
This doesn't play into the name whatsoever, okay?
What?
Okay, if they want to go Florida Everglades, why not use the word play and design something around blades?
Yeah, but it's
because hockey players have blades on their skates.
Yeah, but he's got laces on his nose.
Crocodiles.
He's got laces on his nose.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. but still, it doesn't play in.
I love it. Love it. Thumbs up.
Oh my god.
All right, the South Carolina Stingrays. Now, I think we can officially say we've never seen a stingray in a logo before.
No.
I've never. I love the colors. I mean, I think a stingray is the thing that killed that Australian dude, wasn't it?
Oh, Steve Irwin.
Yeah. So you got to give it. I mean, it's kind of badass. It killed someone. Not that that's a good thing, but I'm just saying. If we're comparing lions and friggin' swamp rabbits, obviously you're gonna be scared of a lion a bit more. But again, swamp rabbits have come back into this video.
Swamp rabbits. Oh god. It was carrot stick.
Yeah.
Pun intended. if I had to pick one, the left side, upper left,
Yeah.
I love that logo, how it's a stingray inside the logo, yet the entire logo is made to look like a stingray.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really like that. The color play is kind of Washington Capitals-like.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
I really think it works, the red and blue that was chosen here.
Yeah, I like it. The Stingray font is very unique as well. All right, the Toledo Walleye? I think I don't know.
Brent Burns minus the beard.
Yes, almost. Very unique colors here, a very light, almost sky blue with a yellow. And yeah. There's something about this logo I like. It's the colors, it's the hockey stick. He's wearing a helmet, he's got a missing tooth. I think it's great.
He's got that hockey player smile.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I wish it wasn't so cartoony, but, I mean, if you're going to name your team Toledo Walleye, how do you incorporate a walleye without it being cartoonish, right?
Indeed.
Wouldn't be easy. I do like just the fin itself, though.
Just the fin at the very top?
That I like.
Yeah? You just want that to be the logo, just the fin?
I think that would work better than having this comical, toothless character.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
That's okay. Number 5, the Worcester Railers.
Whoa. This is a thing of beauty right here.
It is absolutely amazing. I love trains. Anything to do with transportation and logos, I like planes, trains, automobiles. Shout out to that classic movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah. The colors are great. I love blue and silver. You see the mountains in the background. The train looks like to be coming to a stop with the sparks kind of flying out there. You got hockey sticks on it. It's incredible.
It's very busy. Very, very busy.
A little bit, yeah.
I really like the colors on here. The HC, the hockey sticks, and the puck. Get that the heck out of there and just focus on the train itself. Worcester Railers, get that out of there and just have the mountain scene with the train shaped with the same cut off, and you have a winner.
Boom.
In my opinion.
I respect your opinion. I will disagree on some of your points. I like the hockey sticks at the bottom of the puck. I would remove the H and the C. I'd keep the name at the top. Number 4, the Adirondack Thunder.
Ooh, I like the lightning bolt going down the T.
Very, very smart.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a Viking.
Looks like to be a Viking, yeah.
Though it doesn't really look like horns. It more resembles wings.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's a little strange. Unless maybe I'm missing the point. It's not a Viking.
It looks like a Viking to me.
Yeah, that's my go-to when I look at this. Okay, it's a Viking, so why aren't these horns, you know? Looks like wings, which is a little odd. But no, I really do like this. I like the colors. I don't really have a lot of complaints on this one.
I don't have much bad things to say about this.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like this. Almost looks like he's wearing shades, which is even more badass.
Yeah, a little bit.
Ooh.
All right, the Utah Grizzlies.
Well, I actually like the middle one the most because we got, the outline, the state of Utah, and we have the grizzly bear clawing through it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Wow.
I love that.
I thought you were going to hate that.
No, I really like the middle one. Now, if we go to the left and the right, it doesn't really look like a grizzly bear to me. It looks more like a Yeti or a Bigfoot or something.
The face is a little small compared to the body, but
I'm not a big fan.
I like it.
When I look at this, how the grizzly's reaching around and he's breaking the hockey stick, the right piece that's broken off, I just look at it quickly and I see a baseball bat.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, it's even the same. It's even a different color than the hockey stick itself. So I can see that.
Yeah, it just sticks out, and to me, the middle one is superb. Nails are a little long though.
Nails are a little long. I like that though.
He needs to go see somebody about that.
I like it. I really like this logo. It's contained into a triangle thing with the mountains in the background. You got a hockey stick in there. You got an angry bear. I like the colors, the claw coming through, breaking the hockey stick. I really like this logo. Agree to disagree. Number 2, I know you're going to hate this logo right away. We've seen it before, the Orlando Solar Bears.
Yeah.
This logo is absolutely brilliant. I love everything about it. And how dare you dislike this?
It's a polar bear in Orlando.
He's got sunglasses
and having a sun in there, okay, I get that it's the Sunshine State. I get that. But damn, when you have a polar bear with sunglasses on in the sun, I do not think hockey.
Well, no, but
Horrible.
What can you bring out of Florida that makes you think about hockey?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So they got to be creative somehow.
Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah,
I'll bring him
just
out
a big
of Florida.
mullet.
Yeah, just a big mullet. But yeah, I mean, this is horrible for a hockey team.
I love everything about it.
It's very well done. I give them that. Very well done. The detail on the bear itself is incredible. The colors work, even though you have yellow.
There's a lot of colors
different
here.
Blue, kind of a green on the solar bear.
Yeah.
It all works. It really does. I just hate the name, and I hate the fact they're using a polar bear in the Sunshine State and incorporating the sun. I mean, come on, that's not hockey at all.
So you think a swamp rabbit has anything to do with hockey?
Don't diss the swamp rabbit. Yeah, the swamp rabbits. Oh man, what a great name.
I don't think so.
Whoever created that, man,
Number 1.
kudos to you.
Number 1, Fort Wayne Comets. Now, I've ranked this number 1 completely to do with the logo on the left and absolutely nothing to do with the logo on the right. I love space. I love NASA. I love everything to do with astronomy. You put an astronaut in a logo, it's going to get number 1. That's just the way I work. So I think it's absolutely brilliant. I love everything about it. Everything.
The left side guy looks like a boss that you would fight at the end of a level in a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I think it's god awful, and this would probably be in my bottom 3.
No way.
That's how bad this is.
Are you serious?
The right side is 10 times better than the left.
The right side looks like something you'd wash, like a brand of soap or something you'd wash your clothes with. Just, I don't know.
Laundry detergent.
Yeah, laundry. That's laundry detergent.
Or a play off of actual Comet
Yeah.
cleaner used for sinks, toilets, that sort of thing.
Yeah, toilet cleaner.
Even still, even the right side, I would take that over the left.
Are
I
you
still
kidding
don't
me?
like it.
The only thing I don't like about the left is his gloves and the shoulder pads.
Why couldn't they make like an actual flaming comet? That would have been badass. Instead, we got this super villain holding a hockey stick. What the hell's at the top of his stick?
I don't know.
Like what is that?
Rings of Saturn.
I don't know. I mean, that doesn't fit. And I mean, why do we have a cyclone in there?
I don't get that. I don't.
You know, it looks like a cyclone, yet they should be playing off their name, which is comets. Why can't they have a flaming comet coming in? Yeah, it could have been awesome, and they ruined it.
Yeah. I don't know why it's orange. It should have been blue. Comets are made of ice.
The swamp rabbits would eat that up.
No way. That guy would own a swamp rabbit. He
I
would
don't
take that
know.
stick and just line them up on a nice little thing and just...
You obviously
Back to the
have
swamp.
a lot of, bottled up aggression if you're a rabbit that lives in a swamp.
What would you have to be angry about?
Well, there'd be a lot of predators around. And besides, how the hell would you find dry ground?
I don't
You're
know.
a rabbit and you live in a muddy, disgusting swamp.
So-
I'd be pissed.
So what's your number 1?
Ooh, yeah, that's
I
tough.
think it has to be the swamp rabbits.
Man,
We've
I just
talked
love that
about it.
name.
We've talked about
I
it
just
so
love
much.
that name. I would so wear a T-shirt that says Swamp Rabbits.
I'm
on
gonna
it.
after this video, I'm gonna look online and I'm gonna see how much swamp rabbit t-shirts are.
That is badass.
I'll get
I
you
don't
to
know
wear it in
why.
the video.
It's so awful. That's why I like it so much.
Yeah.
It's just so out there. Swamp Rabbits. Come on. That is awesome.
All right, well, I hope you guys liked this video. I know it was one of the most requested. If you did like it, I hope you hit the like button and help us out. If you're new here, I hope you hit the subscribe button and check out some of our previous videos and so you can see some of our videos in the future. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And let me know down below what your favorite logo was. All right, we'll see you in the future. Adios.